Hey guys, it's Whitney here. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm either posting this before or after I post what's in my baby's hospital bag, so that's why I look exactly the same. Today in this video I'm going to be filming my, I guess you could say, 22-week to 37-week pregnancy update. I'm terrible with these. This is going to be just really spaced out from, I think my last one went to 21 weeks, I think. And this one's gonna go to 37 because I'm 37 weeks right now. So this might be my last one. I think this will be my last one. I don't think I will do any more before I have her. So I'm not gonna try to make this video super long. I'm just gonna talk about the basics. I'm really uncomfortable. I'm sitting on the floor and it really hurts. So I don't want to sit here longer than I have to. If this video goes up before the hospital bag video, then you guys are getting a sneak peek of the nursery, a huge sneak peek. But I am going to be doing a nursery tour. Probably it will be uploaded after all of these videos. So I'm just going to talk about what I've been going through, what's been happening, about the baby. And I don't really remember that much through my 20 weeks, like 22 to 30-ish. I don't really remember. I mean, nothing's really happened. I have the same symptoms. I've had terrible heartburn this entire pregnancy. I switched from Tums to Zantac because it was getting too bad. I couldn't handle it. So the heartburn has been out of this world. I have gained a lot of weight. Please don't judge, but I've gained, I think, a total of 28 pounds and I'm 37 weeks. Not too bad, but not the best either. What else? I'm just trying to think of, like, in the 20s. There's not really much else to talk about for the 20s. Just the same stuff kept happening. You know, I had the same heartburn. She was kicking me a lot, just normal stuff. There's not really much to say about it that isn't anything you wouldn't already know, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm so boring, but nothing really happened. I had terrible heartburn. Cravings wise, I don't remember what I was craving. I'd say wings still. I've wanted wings like this whole pregnancy, just like Buffalo Wild Wings has been the best. What else? I know my recent craving, but like in the 20-week marks. One thing I've noticed starting kind of then was that I've gotten really thirsty, almost more thirsty than hungry. Like I just want to drink water or something all the time because I'm so thirsty that I feel like I can't drink enough. So that's been something that's been happening. What else? This video is gonna have a lot of edits because I don't know what to talk about because I don't really have much to update on. Nothing else really happened in my 20s, like 22 to 30. Nothing crazy happened. I, you know, went and I did the glucose test and I passed. What else? They checked me for like anemia and low iron and I was fine on iron. That's really all I can say, you guys. Nothing really happened. I had terrible heartburn. I started later on towards the end, like 28 weeks-ish. I started getting Braxton Hicks. They've only gotten worse and increased since then. But I did start getting those on and off often, which is normal. So let's just get into the fun part and talk about like 30 weeks to now, I guess, because I think that's the more interesting stuff. So 30 weeks to, I'd say, about 34 weeks or so, nothing really exciting happened. I think at 32 weeks, or my 34-week appointment, I can't remember, my 32-week appointment, I started going to the doctor every 2 weeks. So I would go, you know, 32 and then 34 and then 36. So I started going every 2 weeks at that point. Nothing really crazy happened. I still have I don't know if I said this in my last update, but I have a huge craving for sweet tea, which I know is not the best, but I crave it so bad. It's been something that's kind of stuck around 20 weeks all the way until now, I've been craving sweet tea like no other. It's like my favorite drink. And milk. Milk is another huge craving that I've had all of this time. One craving I remember I did get around 25 weeks was those little chocolate donuts, the little like circle little in a bag. I don't know why. I wanted to put those in the fridge and then just like snack on them all the time. But I have slowed down on that because that's obviously unhealthy. So what was it? It was about my 36-week appointment, or 34, not 36. My 34-week appointment. They measured the baby, you know, from the top to the bottom, and they told me that she was measuring about 4 weeks ahead. So I was 34 weeks pregnant, and they said I was measuring like 38 weeks pregnant. So obviously that's a huge deal. The baby was measuring way larger than the average baby at that time. So that was kind of concerning. I was like, oh no, you know, I was kind of worried about it, but my weekly appointments were going to start after that. So after 35 weeks, once you get to 36, they wanted to see me every week. So I'm 37 right now, so I'm coming up on my next appointment. But anyway, so I went at 34 weeks, didn't go at 35. I was really, really worried. My next appointment was at 36. And they were going to be doing an ultrasound and checking me. Checking, this video might be TMI, but checking my cervix. I'm sorry if it's TMI. And doing all of those things. But I was really worried that they said the baby was that big. Kind of concerned me. But it just gets better, you guys. So my 36-week appointment, I went in and we did an ultrasound. So we actually got to see a few pictures of the baby the best we could. She was really smushed in there, you could definitely tell. She was head down, really, really, really low, kind of in position. And they measured everything to kind of get their estimate on her weight. So after the ultrasound, they told me, first of all, her head is really large, and her head was measuring the size of a 40-week baby head. So her head is huge, which is concerning. I mean, for me, like a little scary. But her head is really, really big, I guess. And then they told me at my 36-week appointment that she is estimated right now to weigh 7 pounds and 11 ounces. I know what you're thinking. At 36 weeks, your baby already weighs the size of like a full-term baby. I know. I was like just as shocked. I was like, oh my gosh. So they checked me and I was actually dilated to a 2 at that appointment. So you never know. And then they told me the bad news. And for me, it was bad news. They said if she is, you know, she stays in there till I'm 40 weeks, till my due date, she will most likely be 9 pounds, 11 ounces. And I know a lot of people, I gotta stretch out. I know a lot of people have 9-pound babies, but this is my first child, and that just made me so nervous and like terrified. So I'm kind of hoping she'll come before she turns 9 pounds. But it's kind of just whatever happens at this point. I've been having lots of contractions, lots of pain, but you never know. I have my next appointment. They're going to check me again in a few days. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to have a big baby with a big head. My heartburn is terrible. It barely goes away. Like everything causes heartburn. I can't stand up more than like 10 minutes because I just get in pain. Like everything hurts. I feel like I'm like an old woman. I feel like I've been pregnant for a year. I'm just covering all the bases here really quick. Like my legs hurt, my feet swell. Like I'm just at that point, you guys, where I'm just ready to have her. She's a big baby and she might as well just come on out because 37 weeks, so just come on out. I'm going to show you a quick little belly shot with the shirt, And that's gonna be all. I'm not gonna do any more pregnancy updates. I wasn't really into them because nothing really changed. I mean, sometimes it would, sometimes it wouldn't. Just typical pregnancy things that I'm going through. So you guys, I'm ready to have her. I'm tired, I hurt, I can't get comfortable at night. I don't want to complain all day, but that's how I am. So let's look at the belly and then we will end this video. Thanks for watching, guys. So I'm on my knees right now, and this is a pretty big shirt. So you can kind of just see, I'm not really going to show you without the shirt because I have really bad stretch marks. But here's kind of what we're looking at. She has dropped a ton. We're really low now. She dropped a lot at about 36 weeks. So, whew, I'm out of breath. But this is how I'm looking, you guys. Hopefully she'll be here soon. Bye.